Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Rizky Nazolla. I came from Center High School Bandar, Lampung, from Province of Lampung. So, in this motion, this house would disallow the practice of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes to serve on national sport teams. So, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Let's see in our status quo right now. There's quite a lot of our foreign national athletes that get into our national teams quickly or instantly just got picked up because of how good their performance are. For example, Lily Pali, Christian Gonzalez, and many more. But sometimes, the sport organization in our countries likely to not obey terms and conditions how to naturalizing foreign athletes to serve on national sport teams on a legal way, which is sometimes they just got picked someone from other countries or athletes from other countries that they seems good to get into our countries. So in this case, it causes a lot of malfunctions in our sport division. Take for example, for the past 5 years, there's a lot of clubs, especially football club, that using the naturalization of the athlete just for their own intention and importance. Take for example, if there's a club in Indonesia or PSSI that just take the other athletes from other countries that seems good, but they never get naturalization in our country. So there's not warga negara Indonesia. Their citizenship are not Indonesian. Their citizenship are still other country citizenship. So in that case, it causes a lot of malfunctions and it causes a lot of bad things in our sport division in a specific way. So my stance and our stance is pretty clear that we want to stop the practice of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes to serve on national sports team that can cause the malfunctions and chaos in our country sport division. By that, our side of the house have the mechanism is. The first mechanism is we want to stop the illegal way of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes. The second mechanism is we want to clarify the mechanism of our naturalization way. The third mechanism, we want to make sure that every foreign athlete can join in our national sport team in only a good importance and intention only for the goodness of our country sport division. To shift that kind of mechanism, let's jump into my first argument. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we all know that there's a lot of great foreign athletes in our country. Take for example, Christian Gonzalez, Lily Pali, Maitimo, and many more. And that just only on a football team. We all know that there's a lot of other good examples for great athletes, but not in an illegal way. What is the meaning but not in an illegal way, but not in a legal way? So there's athletes just join in our national sport teams, but it's not legal yet. They're not the citizenship of Indonesia. They're still the citizenship of other countries, which can cause us a lot of chaos. First, if the athletes come from United States of America, and then the United States of America seeing how good he or she is, the USA team will provocate the government of the USA to ask the government of Indonesia why they take their athletes from their country to serve on other countries. And in that case, it causes a chaos because the United States of America can take away the good athletes back to their country because the athlete citizenship is still USA citizenship. And Indonesia cannot do anything about it if the Indonesian teams already win or something, but a lot of athletes came from other countries and still have the citizenship of other countries. There is no valid legal reasons why the Indonesian side of the house would get the appreciation of the winners team, and that in that case, it's accidentally made Indonesia can make the precision or can make the precision of the team itself. So if the athletes not come in a good way, in a legalization way, it causes a lot of chaos, it causes a lot of malfunctions, and a lot of other things. And my second argument, let's see. There's a lot of athletes that's already legalization in our country, already becoming our citizenship, already becoming a citizen of Indonesia. But sometimes the passport of their athletes are not legal in their own country. Take for example, if they are came from the Paris, but their passport is only for travel or only for work, and there's a limit in that passport. When the limits are over, they are going back into their own citizenship in their own country. And because of that, sometimes take for example the football team from PSSI or other football teams are not continuing the passport that their athletes got, and after that the malfunction can get over again and can cause us a lot of other things again. Take for example, if they already have the passport and the passport is just only for 5 years, after 5 years the passport will get stuck and will get not get the other purpose of the passport itself. After that, they're going back to their country and take what the advantage of the athlete itself. The athletes get the advantage, but Indonesian teams cannot get the advantage anymore because the name of the team got in the back of the name of the athletes. And my third argument is, if we want to still spontaneously take the naturalization of the athletes, it will not last long in our sport division. First, we had a lot of great Indonesian athletes. Second of all, because they are foreign doesn't mean they are better or greater than our own athletes. And if we see, there's a lot of good foreign athletes, but there's also a lot more better of the national athletes. And because of that, why don't we just upgrade the national athletes and be better, not naturalizing all of the foreign athletes? Because if they're foreign and not that good, but if there is other national athletes that better than them, why we pick the foreign athletes? Why don't we pick the national athletes? So I think that's all that I want to say for this kind of a first motion. I hope it's clear that we doesn't believe that this kind of practice is good for our country divisions. And that's all for today, and thank you so much.